All right. The video feed is live.
No, 1 in 9. Those are the odds that we'd
What?
be sitting here.
What?
Because Casey would always be sitting in that position. So the odds of us three being in our spots is 1 in 9.
What are you
It was
talking
completely
about,
random.
Carlos?
Well, what are the odds? I'm just saying.
1 in 9.
If all four of us were guaranteed to be here.
Well, I always sat there until.
Well, that's if only if we counted
Until
these
Eric.
4 seats only.
Stole your spot.
If we don't start counting the empty seats, because that would throw it all off, and I can't do that.
We have to count the empty seats.
There we are.
Well, I can't. I don't know the statistical ways to do that.
Why not?
Because counting 3 people randomly sorted is easy. Among
3
seats.
factorial.
Yeah, but you have to do it under 5 seats now.
3 people across 5 random seats. I don't know how to do that.
It would be 5 choose 3.
Maybe, maybe not.
No, I'm telling you, it's mathematical property. It's called 5 choose 3.
Maybe.
So it would be
It might be.
5 factorial divided by 3
It could be. We
factorial,
don't
2
really know.
factorial.
It might not, though. What would ghosts?
But it might be.
You realize I got a degree
Where's-
in this exact type
Where's
of
the
math,
ghosts
right?
then?
You didn't say there were ghosts. You said people.
There's
There's
always,
always
ghosts.
ghosts.
There's always ghosts, but you said the probability of the people being spread out.
Oh, wait,
among
so
seats.
ghosts aren't people now?
No,
fucking
they're
racist.
Ghosts.
Wow.
Specious.
They're goats?
Ghosts. No, not goats. There's no goats in this equation.
Well, they
Yeah.
could be ghosty
Goats aren't people. Ghosts are still people.
Okay. Well, see, I
Do
did
they
not
pay
know that.
taxes?
Ghosts
Yeah.
Yeah,
Goats
or goats. Goats don't.
No, ghosts.
they're illegal ghosts. They do not.
Only if they're a legal entity ghost, like a corporation.
Right?
What? I don't know any ghost corporations.
Are you sure?
Do you know any ghost corporations?
Not personally, no. But of course, I wouldn't count my social circle as a good
No, like not
Fraction of the-
personally. No,
of the
just
world.
know of ghost corporations. I don't know of any.
No, I don't know either.
Well, then how do you know that there are ghost corporations?
How do you know there
There's
aren't?
a goat simulator. Is there?
Yeah,
a
no,
ghost,
no.
Is there a ghost simulator?
Goat Simulator is actually.
I've
pretty fun.
never not seen any.
It's now for the iPhone too.
No, you can't prove something with a negative. Like,
I see it all the time.
you can't prove the existence of something by saying, well, I don't see any evidence for it not existing. I'd be like, oh, yeah, unicorns. They totally exist. Because I've never not seen one.
This is too far.
Yeah, that's
No,
No,
that doesn't make any sense.
no, he's not wrong. He's just very obscure.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know.
Unicorns are real
How are they real, Carlos?
because I've never not seen any.
Isn't that exactly what he just said?
Yeah, but he's trying to make it the opposite point.
I hate you so much sometimes. Just
Well, that's not very nice.
so much.
Yeah,
It's
that's
Carlos. We've all thought it. I'm just going to actually say it.
he's got a point.
I mean, fuck. These last 2 minutes are going too slow, so we're just going to start early.
Good.
That's fine.
Good.
My computer says 701.
My phone says it's
So
hot.
does
My Mac is always off. I don't know why.
My Mac and my phone are 701.
The following audio was recorded during a meeting of the Department of Offense. It is not suitable for children, the easily offended, or anyone with actual taste. You have been warned.
Jane Goodall motorboating a gorilla's floppy milk.
Segways everywhere.
Schmegma.
Ew! Whoa!
I would make a lot of rectangles. I could never do squares right.
We all had to put pants on this week because you're here.
And now it's time for the Department of Offense.
Welcome to episode 103 of the Department of Offense. I'm your host, Casey. Joining me, as always, is Carlo.
Yeah, I'm here. I do not have the energy to do that. But you know what's special about episode 103?
You have to fake the energy.
What?
Nothing. There's nothing special about episode 103. Nothing at all.
That's not true, Carlos. This is a very special episode. Very special. Because we're going to be drinking some special water 17.
He's got a point there. That is pretty special.
It's very special.
All I understood there was 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just said words. And just,
I did.
They matched them
And
together.
Matt's here.
Hi.
Yes, Matt. and Miles.
Yeah. Hello,
Matt is,
everyone.
Matt is not preoccupied with the football game this time.
No, I am not. I am not preoccupied with the football game because they lost and they aren't in the Super Bowl.
How does that make you feel?
Sad.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was great.
Well, he does appear to be tearing.
That was
up
a
at the
great
moment.
day for football. I thought the Packers lost by just being horrible.
Yeah, in 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Patriots did something with touching balls. So
All right, well, before we get too far in here, I just want to throw out a couple of announcements or what have you. Just a reminder, you guys can listen live every Sunday at youtube.com/blindnewsstudios or blindnewsstudios.com/live. That's right, we have a video feed and an audio feed, and then you can just grab the episode after the show online at blindnewsstudios.com,
That was a
which you
really
know
good
because you're
sneeze.
listening to it right now. If you'd like to support our show, head on over to blindnewsstudios.com, click on the Amazon link at the bottom of the page, and do your regular Amazon shopping, and we'll get a small little kickback, and everybody wins. You can also become a patron at patreon.com/blindnewsstudios or by clicking on the patron link at the bottom of our homepage. I think that is all of the announcements for right now. So, Carlos, what have you been up to this week?
I've been
And what were you looking for?
my bag of chips.
It's good. We don't want you. Oh, they're way back there.
Oh,
Can't do it.
Not where I want.
Can't do it.
So I have been I was touching up some of my story stuff for we just got done recording a session of Tabletop Travels.
Tabletop Travels.
All of us
fun.
on the show was on it, and there was a third person,
One more
fifth person.
Oh, fifth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fifth.
I can't count.
Rick
listen
was
to me.
also on it, but he left because he wanted to sleep.
Numbers
Fucking
are
Roger.
hard.
Yeah, he did stuff that he should not be proud of.
Listen, and
You'll have
you'll
to
find
tune
out.
out.
That was entertaining.
Yeah.
And then that's what I did this week.
All right. Matt.
What did I do? I worked, and I've been watching Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop.
It's
What is
really
Cowboy
good.
Bebop?
It's anime from like the
High
90s.
five! I just got that on Blu-ray.
Oh, nice! I'm thinking about buying it after I finish it.
It
just
was on
because
sale
it's
for like
really
$7
cool.
like a couple
Nice.
weeks ago.
Yeah, I've been really into it. It's really cool. And then I just ordered Princess Mononoke, a Japanese anime.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
I have
that one's from the 80s.
Yeah, I got Cowboy Bebop, and I also ordered the movie. So I got all those to
I'm
watch.
excited to watch the movie too.
I only saw the first couple
music's so
episodes.
good in it.
A lot of people thought that Firefly was based on it, but it was actually based on something else.
Yeah, it's close
Fire-
though.
yeah.
It's like a space cowboy type show,
With jazz.
and they're bounty
With
hunters.
jazz?
Yeah.
yeah,
That's the music of choice that they try to incorporate.
Interesting.
kinda, yeah. But no, yeah, and they're bounty hunters traveling through space and to
Cool.
Mars and stuff. It's cool.
Very cool. Miles.
Not too much. I had an old friend that I used to live with came back to town. He's living in South Dakota right now. So I spent some time with him, some time with the family, and I didn't go to Central Waters.
No, you didn't. But I did.
Yes, how was that?
Yeah, so yesterday, for those of you who weren't watching our Facebook page and whatnot, I went to Central Waters, which is near Stevens Point. And it's a brewing company, obviously, because beer. And they had their anniversary party, which was a crazy amount of fun. They do this every year. They have a release of a
Very
anniversary
special-
beer,
Yeah.
which is a blend of their previous beers. I think Eric said they started with 14
Correct.
is when they started blending. So 17 is a blend of 14, 15, 16, and 17. Right?
Yeah, pretty
Something
much
like
the way
that.
it works is like so they started with 14, then 15 was extra aged and combined with extra aged 14, and then 16 was combined with 15, which was the combination of
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and they just kind of kept adding it up. So I think ultimately you're getting less and less of the prior and prior years.
Yeah, but there's still something.
Oh
there.
yeah, and they've been knocking it out of the water so hard every year.
You totally mixed metaphors there.
Yeah, whatever. they understand what I'm getting.
No, I know.
All I know
Uh,
is that sounds like, oh, this stuff didn't sell, so let's pour it into this batch. but I'm sure. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
quite how
No,
it
they
goes.
actually very
Um,
specifically save some.
Yeah, I know.
to
I'm
keep
just saying
mixing.
that's how it's. Oh, they just blend them like some shit into other shit. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, and there's a few different beer styles out there that are blended. But what was really cool is they had a couple of kegs of 16 left from last year,
Mhm.
and they were kicked an hour into the party, like an hour into the public thing.
So does
but
that mean they're technically 17 year then?
what?
If they're from last year, won't that mean they're technically 17?
Yeah, but they're kegs of 16. They're just a year old, and so I was able to taste them side by side, which was pretty cool. A very unique experience to taste young 17 and a year old 16.
How did they compare?
I thought 16 was better with a year on it. I mean, we'll talk a little bit more about it when we actually taste the beer. But yeah, I thought 16 was a little better just because this was young yet and it was a little boozy. But this was creamier. And then I had barley wine and a bunch of other stuff. It was a weird night. I drank way too much beer.
And dark stuff too.
Oh, so like I woke up with like a tannin headache just from all like the oak and shit like that. And it took me a while to shake it. Finally, I just popped a bunch of pills and down 3 Red Bulls.
That's his answer to everything.
It's a pretty good answer. So yeah, no, it was fun. Took a shuttle, so nobody had to worry about driving or anything. And that place was fucking packed. Though the line
Yeah.
situation this year was pretty cool. I've heard like in years past, it's 2 hours or more to get your bottles. We went through the line in under 5 minutes.
They've been working on it every year consecutively, and I've been there for the 3 prior years, so I've gotten to see the evolution of it. And people make it sound so much worse than it has to be. So one of the things that you're guaranteed is the 6 bottles once you buy the tickets. So it's like if you have them, you're going to get your beer.
Yep.
But everyone still insists on being in the line at the same time.
Yeah.
And then they complain that it's a really long line. It's like, well, you're still going to get them.
It sounds like the
How-
airport.
How
Yeah.
about you just wait for an extra hour, hang out, drink some beer, listen to some music, and then go back?
Yeah, the music there was really good.
Oh,
A bunch
yeah,
of like
I've-
bluegrass bands and the
Yep.
what was it's like the Sloppy Joes or
Sloppy
something.
Joe, yeah. I got to talk with them a couple of years ago. I have 2 of their albums. I'm a really big fan.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds really good right now. Eating sloppy joes.
Agreed.
Yeah. So so like this year it was all just scanned. You scan the ticket and you're done. Like
Yeah.
it was awesome and super quick. But all right, so it's open. Let's see. Let's get this going around here.
Casey's already had this, so I
Wow,
expect
that
a
is
really in-depth
dark.
answer.
Oh, it is dark here. Oh wow. Yeah, so the bottles themselves at the brewery are $15 a bottle. You get an allotment of 8 with your ticket. Yeah, so it's super dark.
Well, that
Super-
head is really dark.
Yeah. It smells phenomenal. The smell is just absolutely delightful.
I am stoked out
Smells
of my mind.
boozy.
So it has a
Yeah.
BA score of 99, and yeah, it's going to be pretty boozy. I have another bottle that I'm going to sit on for a couple of years, and we'll try it. And it's an American Double or Imperial Stout. ABV on it, I don't have. I want to say it's 12 plus. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. All right, Carlos, have you tasted it yet?
Has a dark roasty flavor. Is that a thing? A roasty flavor?
Yes,
I'm gonna
that
go
is
for
a
roasty.
very, very apt term, usually. I haven't tried it yet, so.
Right. Well, it is quite possibly a roasty flavor.
Yeah, there's a bit of roast there, a little chocolatey.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, I get some of that chocolate.
that aftertaste or whatever that stays in your mouth. It's kind of like you just drank some chocolate coffee or something
Uh-huh.
like that.
Yeah.
A cappuccino chocolate latte.
Miles?
So many flavors. There is a lot of oak
Mhm.
Yeah,
meets a lot of dark fruit.
Yeah, a lot of like the plum raisiny.
Yeah, yep. It's
definitely raisiny.
it's fantastic. So it's got the right kind of consistency, so that it lends towards like a density of flavor without being, way too thick that some stouts have been that I've had in the past.
Yeah, it's not like it's. I mean, it's a little chewy, but it's not like
grotesque.
yeah, it's not too
I
thick.
definitely like the initial flavor more than I like the aftertaste.
Yeah, well, that alcohol heat is definitely there on the after, and I mean,
I don't mind the heat so much.
don't get me wrong, that goes away after about 3 glasses.
Oh, I believe that. But it's not so much the alcohol taste that is the thing that I don't like. It's like it's leaving a coat on my tongue that I just keep tasting and tasting. I don't like the aftertaste.
You know,
part.
I don't mind that dark roast taste that leaves on your tongue too much.
And as far as a roast flavor, this is actually really mellow.
Yeah.
Like it's there, but normally a roast taste is pretty harsh. It's almost kind of followed by some tannic qualities.
Yeah.
Fun.
When I'm saying roast, I'm thinking like coffee roast. Like
yeah,
that
there's
kind of-
definitely there's some astringency like in the back end just a little bit.
I'm wondering how it would go away over time. Do you
I don't
think it
know.
would?
It might. I'd like to see it. After it's been aged 2-3 years.
I also really like that you smell it. You really smell the bourbon smell, kind of, and you think it's going to be like, oh, this is going to be boozy, but actually, it's just that aftertaste, like the afterburn part. But
Mhm.
And that burnt's not that bad.
no, not at all. It just kind of
They've done an
Nice little
exceptionally
heat.
good job of over the years balancing the booziness, the oakiness, and then just the rest of the beer as well.
Mm.
Because some of them, the oak was a lot more present. Granted, it was still very, very good, but I think this has step up in balance over previous years.
It's a good beer. Like I said, I preferred 16 a bit more.
what made it different from what we are tasting right now.
So with 16, that alcohol burn was a lot less because it's been sitting for a year. I felt like the flavors were more rounded. Like some of this, a few of them like really pop out and they're kind of sharp.
Yeah,
And this 16 it felt smoother. It felt like a more mature beer. This one, it tastes young.
Yeah, because it's basically that beer aged with younger beer.
Yeah.
No, this definitely needs some more time, but it is.
But it doesn't. I mean, it's a great beer even as is.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely
I
delightful.
think I'm perfectly fine with my little tiny.
Well, and that's it. You can't drink a lot of it.
It's a sipper. If I could keep this really cold all the time while I'm sipping it, that'd be perfect.
You want it to warm up just a
I
little, like
don't think
room
I want
temperature. Yeah, but the flavors really come out at room temperature.
As long as this is all I drink, I'll be fine.
Well, and that's the thing. You can't bounce around with something like this. You can't go really dark and then go back to an IPA. Don't get me wrong. I tried doing it.
Oh, no. I was thinking a different reason because I want to finish drinking this and then eat chicken nuggets. That's what I want.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm hungry right now. I am hungry and tired and exhausted.
Actually,
And I
chicken
give
nuggets
zero
would
fuck.
probably be pretty good with this.
What? Let's pair 17 and chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
A thing that has never been uttered ever.
That is a pretty safe assumption.
Then again, I was pairing it with Subway. So.
I need
But at
some
least you
food.
were half in the bag at that point.
That's true.
What's your excuse?
I am so mentally exhausted. All right.
We went. So we got our bottles about 2 hours into the night, and then so we got on the shuttle right away to bring them back to the car. And the guy was like, "Yeah, I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you." I'm like, "All right." So I'm like, I have half a sandwich in the car. I'm gonna grab it because I'm fucking starving. I got back to the shuttle. I'm like, "Fuck, I forgot my sandwich." And so like I booked it across the busy intersection to grab my sandwich. Almost got hit by a car. It was great.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, that sandwich was totally mediocre.
But was it freaky fast?
It was Subway,
Oh,
and
no.
it was me
Eat
running,
fresh.
so it wasn't very freaky fast.
Stop talking about food.
Your chips are so far away.
Well, even that's not appetizing enough. I need like actual food. Well, Subway's not actual food,
Mhm.
but something that has some similarities to food, I guess.
Well, Carlos, we'll keep the episode a little shorter for you then tonight.
Oh, I
Right.
don't care. Time has no meaning at this point in time. to
Just
me.
food does.
I just can't foresee time. I can't perceive it. There's no perception of time for me.
What?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
It's his day
sometimes?
off. He doesn't have to perceive time.
I'm tired.
Oh, I suppose you haven't slept.
Well,
yet.
and like my mind's been going and going for the last couple hours,
Yeah, it's not easy being GM.
and then like that extra hour plus of getting characters set up is like,
This is very good. But we should talk about something else, huh?
Well, here's something. We have Zach Zablowski. He's
Hey,
watching
it's
our
Zach.
live feed on YouTube at the moment. He wants to know what time next week's show is because Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
I guess
Isn't
that's a thing to touch on.
Now, I have a calendar.
I think the Super Bowl's at 7,
I
Super
want.
Bowl's at 7.
most likely.
I need to check. To see
Zach
if
is
we-
in town next week too, isn't he?
He is.
Zach, are you in town next weekend? I'll let you know in 30 seconds.
All right. Yeah. Let's see. Well, yeah. Let's talk about that right now.
We should do an afternoon show.
Should we do like an early afternoon show, like 2?
Yeah, we can do an early. I don't see anything scheduled on the 1st.
Yeah. Why don't we do it 2?
Well, listeners out there, we're going to have a 2 o'clock Sunday show before
Yeah,
the
2 p.m. Central.
2 p.m. Central.
It's subject to change.
Subject to change.
Yeah. If anything, it might be a little earlier, but I doubt it.
He also wanted
And
to,
we can talk about the Spiele.
The Spiele. That's right. We're going. And we'll be taking
Oh,
pictures.
and
of
we
it.
can talk about the most
We
important day of the year, February 2nd, Groundhog's Day.
That's not that important.
That's the most important.
No, but we
holiday.
can't talk about that.
It affects winter.
That's true. Well, what is the Spiele?
The Spiele. It's a bunch of older men get together,
Okay. Well, this sounds really gay.
and I'm trying to remember what the actual name of it means, but basically they all get together and they eat lutefisk. And
Now, please explain what lutefisk is for everybody who's listening. who does
lutefisk
not know.
is basically codfish, and it's in live for a long time,
It's
and then it's boiled.
jellyfish.
It doesn't taste like
And
anything. You
Why
put
would
butter over it.
anybody? Why would anybody eat it?
Well, Casey's gonna find out when he goes,
But why would
and
anybody?
you can give the final verdict because you're pretty adamant
now,
on how
who
gross it
who
is.
would look at this
I am.
liquid fish and decide like, let's eat this?
So the Spiele, it means the Society for the Prevention of the Extinction of the Art of Lutefisk Eating, and it's a men's only banquet. And then so Casey is going
well,
to get
it doesn't help
initiated
if they're
with
cutting in half their audience right away.
no, it's actually packed in there. It's a full house.
I'm getting initiated.
It's a yearly thing that happens, and
gonna be
Casey and
fun.
Zach will be getting initiated. You have to say some stupid little chant, and then you drink a thing of aquavit, and then we start our feast.
do I have to support your culture?
Yeah.
Oh,
Zach wants
Yeah.
to know if he has to bring lube to Spiele.
No.
yeah.
No.
Sandpaper condoms too.
Sandpaper. Okay. And
But yeah, so it'll be an evening of it. We go to a bar beforehand. We start drinking there, and then we make it to the Spiele.
It's
And we
good.
start
I'm gonna
drinking
need to
there.
be good and liquored up before
Don't worry.
I have any.
Well, I would not even
Wait till you get the side pork, though. It's like thick cut bacon that's deep
All right.
fried,
Well,
and
see,
it's
that-
wonderful.
that-
Could you
I'll
like
do.
skip
and
to
there's
that?
potatoes and gravy.
I have to try the lutefisk.
Yeah.
I can't not eat the lutefisk, but then after I've tried it,
See,
confirm that it's horrible.
I don't even know if I would be able to even do that.
Peter was really grossed out too, but this is going to be his third time going.
No,
He
but
actually
I've
likes it.
had lutefisk before and didn't like it
but it doesn't taste like anything. How can you not like it?
because it's fucking jellied fish. Like I don't think you understand
You just
how
smother it in butter, and it's great.
you could smother dog shit in butter too.
Nah, it's not dog shit.
Jesus.
And then you get waited
Jelly.
on by the women that are
You know,
cooking it and stuff.
Maybe if you turned dogfish
hot?
into jelly.
Some of them.
and there you have.
You know, you could probably get the same thing out of dogfish if you made it into jelly. Yeah, just like the fish.
Dogfish?
Yeah, turn the dogfish into jelly.
I said dog shit.
Dog shit, dogfish, same thing.
Wow.
Well,
Carla-
it's going to be a blast and a half.
He was also going to say he's in Minneapolis right now.
Well, yeah.
All right,
What?
he said that in chat, so I was just passing it.
Oh,
forward.
okay.
But we'll see him next week.
Yeah,
He'll
we'll
be
see-
on
we'll
the
see him
show next week.
Yeah,
too.
he'll be
Yeah.
on the show next week.
We should try and do like a little radio skit too, where we talk people why they like lutefisk or
Yeah,
something.
I'll bring my gear. I'll
That
have
sounds good. We'll make a show out of it. We'll tell you all about it next week.
fun. All right. I was gonna do something. I think it was this.
Ah, there we go.
That's the thing. Where are the banjos?
And now the Department of Defense
There
presents
they are.
news with Casey.
And the banjos go away immediately because I hate you guys so much.
Thanks for the beer.
You're welcome.
So long, and thanks for.
All right. Michigan man Jason Davis drove away from a traffic stop on Wednesday. The short chase ended when Jason smashed through a gate and his car crapped out on him. The gate he smashed through? The entrance to the Toledo Correctional Institution's parking lot.
Oh,
That's right. Jason crashed into jail.
Yeah, if I had a dime for every time that happened to me.
Right. He was
You'd be
promptly
poor.
arrested and charged with vandalism of government property, drug possession, and failing to use his turn signal.
He can get that vandalism dropped. It was not on purpose.
Right. But the turn signal thing.
Oh God,
You always need a signal before you run into prison gates.
I know.
By the way, Zach also misses the banjos.
Fine, I'll bring banjos back next week just for him.
Yes.
You'll forget by then, or you'll forget it on purpose.
Yep. A German court has ruled that a tenant who liked to pee standing up doesn't owe his landlord money for damages apparently caused by splashing and or missing his target altogether.
Now, how much are we talking about here? Like a little splatter, or like are we talking about just urine everywhere?
There is a difference. Because splashback happens from time to time.
There's a
but
line to draw somewhere, and it depends.
Was
Like if-
he living with his landlord and she was a she, and
Mhm.
then she just was pissed that he left the seat down while he peed.
Was she pissed?
I see what you
Was
did
there just was the floor completely stained yellow and it used to be like porcelain white?
Well, it was a marble floor. Yeah, so the Dusseldorf Administrative Court rejected the landlord's claim of 1,900 euros, or roughly $2,200, for alleged damage to the bathroom's marble floor. While accepting expert testimony that urine could damage the marble, who's that expert? Like, who's the pee guy?
Can I get paid for that? Just go to courtrooms. All right, so yeah, marble can be damaged by urine.
Yeah.
Possibly. It could possibly happen,
Probably.
guys.
To be fair, I think that question is a lot easier to answer than you might think.
Oh, I would just go possible for everything. I'd just be I just get
Worst
called in.
expert ever.
I just would say that everything's possible unless I'm paid to not say that.
So you'll do what you're paid to do?
Absolutely.
Fair
Anyway.
enough.
Judge Stephen Hank ruled the man's method was within cultural norms, saying that despite the increasing domestication of men in this context, urinating standing up is still common practice.
But urinating everywhere besides the toilet, though, that's
I guess I don't understand. It's not that I don't.
it depends. I don't know. It depends on how much he was. I doubt it that he was like splaying, just peeing on the wall and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been drunk, and that makes it a moving target. But
Combine that with the moving sharpshooter.
right. So yeah, that got thrown out, which is good. So this week at the World Economic Forum, WEF, attendees are paying a bit more for lunch than usual. The conference is being held at the Steinberger Grand Hotel Belvedere, and at the restaurant, even humble menu items carry a heavy price tag. For instance, a hot dog with pickles, fried onions, and mustard. How much do you think it costs?
$13.
$27.
Probably 50.
50. It is 38 Swiss francs or $43.50.
Yep,
Fuck that
sounds about
conference.
right.
It's a goddamn expensive hot dog.
Well,
How
okay,
much?
okay, to be fair, what was it? Steinberg Hotel?
Yes.
That should be your first clue.
Well, okay. A Caesar salad with Parmesan
You guessed
cheese.
13.
it's a hot
73.
dog. Okay. No, okay.
Caesar salad, Parmesan cheese, no chicken.
No, I'm actually gonna
Lettuce is expensive, $73.
29.
Yeah, I'd say 28 to 32.
48 francs or about $55.
Wow, that's more than the hot
Wow.
dog.
More than the hot dog
For some lettuce.
for some fucking lettuce and Parmesan cheese.
How about
And then
That'd be some
anchovies.
good
what
fucking
about what about
cheese.
this place's specialty, the hamburger?
This cheese. better
I
give
don't
me-
have the hamburger.
Do you have
But
a steak dinner?
No, I just have those two
Oh, okay.
items.
This cheese better give me
What's this hotel
visions of
called?
talking.
It's called
weapons.
the Stein, Steigenberger.
Wait, what is what is the-
Steigenberger.
The Steinberger.
what is the conference on?
It's the World Economic Forum.
So it's all showing about the people who have degrees in economics. How much economics?
No,
is about-
this is a bunch of rich people who get together and talk about. How
it's
much
about
money they
showing
have.
how much economics is about shoving it in somebody else's ass. All
A
right.
it's
a normal booking for this hotel is about $500 a night.
That's
Do they have their restaurant menu?
I'm looking.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that cheese on the salad better give me visions of talking weapons.
This resort is in the mountains.
Ooh.
It looks pretty nice.
All right. BNS vacation.
Hey,
Yes.
hey.
Everyone gets one hot dog for the week.
However,
Wait, a
if
week?
you join our Patreon,
So who's paying for a week of vacation? Like, are we staying in the broom closet or something?
Yeah, we are.
$500 a night.
Yeah, I guarantee it'll be $500 a person probably.
Yeah.
No. We'll
Dibs
just
on the
we'll
mop.
just have everybody wait in the car and just have one person go in, and we'll sneak in.
Dibs on the mop
No.
bucket.
We'll do the everybody sits on everybody else's shoulder.
Yeah, we just one really
With a
tall
giant
person.
If you're a preferred day delegate at this place, you get pads and pens.
Wait,
You get
pads, paper, and pens.
yeah.
Hell yeah!
You get unlimited soft drinks. Example given: water and apple juice during
Hell-
the meeting.
Oh God, yes.
Count them, 2 coffee breaks, including your choice
What?
of trendy seasonal snacks, and a lunch served as a buffet.
Not bad. Zach says he'll donate to the trip.
Right.
Sounds good, Zach.
I think I'll bring my own package of bar-ass hot dogs.
No, you cannot bring in your own hot dog. You leave your shitty hot dogs at home, Miles.
No, these economics majors will murder you if you show up with this paper
I'm-
bag full of hot
I'm
dogs.
actually curious as to what level of hot dog they're serving to rich people for $50.
purebred hot dogs.
They're the ones that plump when you cook them.
They're made of actual purebred dogs.
they're
I-
just wiener dogs on a bun.
Yeah.
Maybe are they dogfish dogs? Maybe it's
No.
lutefisk.
Oh, fuck that. Scientists from the University of California have accomplished the unthinkable. They have developed a way to unboil eggs. Yes, unboil
is weird.
eggs.
I didn't realize that was a thing.
They accomplished this by boiling the eggs for 20 minutes at 194 degrees Fahrenheit, then added urea, a chemical compound found in urine,
Yep.
to the eggs to liquefy them. They then used a vortex fluid device on the liquefied egg whites to get them to return their previous form.
All right.
The process takes merely minutes, and to quote Ian Malcolm, your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could that they didn't stop to think if they should. Why the fuck would you do this? This is the worst form of time travel. You go from perfectly edible hard-boiled eggs to not edible.
Wait. Are they actually not edible, or does it are they urine free?
So you just have to pee on them, and they go normal.
Right?
Okay.
You
are-
didn't even think about that. They did this by peeing on eggs.
They are reconstituting the eggs.
No,
Yeah.
the egg was already constituted.
No, they reconstituted it.
No, they started with a whole fucking egg, then boiled
no.
the egg.
When you urinate on it, it's unconstituted. All right, it can't be. But maybe the spinning vortex of magic
Like,
made it constituted
How-
again.
is this for when like you put some eggs in a pot and you hard boil them and you're like, oh shit, you know what? I really want to fry eggs.
Well, zip.
Then we'll put them in our what is it? Vortex fluid device.
Which is another word for magic.
Right?
Do you really want to know what one of those does?
A vortex fluid device?
Yeah.
Spin.
It separates liquids by density.
I'm just not surprised.
That
that's what it does.
that has a name.
What is it called?
vortex fluid device.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
No, the thing that goes centrifuge. Centrifuges do that. They don't call them a vortex fluid device.
Oh, okay,
that's
no,
different.
this-
Centrifuges is
centrifuge-
a little bit different.
A centrifuge separates liquids from solids in a test tube. This is like
It spins it really fast in a vortex-like motion.
But
yeah,
no,
but this is the liquid itself
yeah,
being spun.
I don't like it. I don't like it even a little bit. And why is it in quotes? Why is vortex fluid device in quotes?
to
in
make
the
sure that
article?
you know that's not something they're making up. That's actually what they call it.
It's bullshit.
I'd call it a time
Yeah.
machine.
Vortex fluid device.
I know I'd call it a time machine and just go with that.
It is effectively a time machine sort of thing.
Is it?
Not even close, but
You know
that's
what?
what I tell the reporters.
I bet what it is it's 2-liter bottles with that little thing in the
Hey,
middle.
no, for the
and they
press
spin
conference.
it real fast.
For the press
I
conference,
always
there'd
just
be
use
a
duct tape.
so there'd be a
That would work.
so I'd have before I do the conference and talk about what I'd be talking about the eggs that are reconstituted. I'd have eggs served as a snack. So all the reporters would be eating them and oh yeah, so I reconstituted those eggs with urine, but there's no more urine because I reconstituted them.
It's urea.
Yeah, it's just plain urea.
Yeah, but it was from
You can they totally just peed on the eggs.
Yeah.
In a very
Piss eggs.
in a very scientific manner.
Yeah.
All right. I just had my coffee. Where are the eggs?
By scientific method, we mean that they actually measured how much urine they poured on it.
Right?
In the metric system. They use the metric system because they're
Help
doing this
yourself
right.
to the rest of them.
Okay.
Miles. Unless somebody else wanted to.
No, I'm good.
Chris?
Nope.
Yeah, I figured, you gave me your ticket. Least I can do is give you the rest of the bottle.
Zach wanted to just toss this
You
out
don't like
there.
it room temperature?
No, once it starts warming up, it's a little bit less.
Chris, this is just for you. This is Zach saying, I couldn't stand Carlos picking his nose.
Well, you're on camera, Carlos.
I
Watch
wasn't
out.
picking my nose.
It was it an itch on the inside?
No. I may have rubbed the outside, though.
Look at all the fun you miss if you aren't watching the show.
Exactly.
We need some high-def cameras so
We
can,
have high def cameras.
so we can show how, just me.
We need slow motion. All right. And at this moment, zoom in.
Zoom in.
Enhance.
We can't enhance any further.
All right. We'll enhance on the reflection of Carlos's monster can so we can get a better image.
And we
of
can
him.
prove who the killer
My
was.
God.
Where's
He
the
is
par-
gone. And he's going knuckles deep.
Oh,
Oh, man.
that's nasty.
Oh.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What?
Oh my God. So on the trip, beer gives people some of the worst fucking farts in the world.
Yeah.
Especially a lot of heavy beers like this. And I'm pretty sure Eric has one of the most nastiest assholes of any human being alive.
It's not good. It probably
It's-
comes from a lot of the sour beer combined with a lot of the barrel-aged berries.
I have no idea, but that guy was gassing us out like a motherfucker.
It's
the
not good.
entire ride. Jesus.
Was he driving and had control of the window lock?
No, he wasn't driving. He was in
Okay.
the back.
Okay.
And so, just every once in a while, it'd be every hour or so, just fuck. And we have to roll down the windows, and it's a whole thing.
And did he just laugh?
Oh yeah.
and then told stories about poop.
So why didn't you murder him and throw him by the side of the road? And then just take his beers?
Didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you didn't think of that.
He also dropped 2 beers in the parking lot.
Yeah, you would have been better off murdering him earlier, I guess.
Right.
And really, that's a horrible, horrible thing.
Yeah, just horrible. Just horrible.
Zach is going to gas you out.
No, why?
Lutefisk.
Yeah. I have no idea what that's going to do to my digestive system. It's not going to be good.
It's not going to end well. And
For
I'm
anybody
probably
involved.
going to wait a week or two before coming back to do
I
a
wouldn't blame you.
Just in
at all.
case.
Yeah.
I was perfectly fine.
I'm sure it'll be
Peter
fine.
was perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
but it's in your blood.
It's jellied fish.
I'm English and German.
No,
I got
no,
nothing.
it doesn't leave as gas, actually.
Just sledge.
because it's jellied, it stays with you forever.
Well,
You just
thank
need
It
to
never,
part
it
lutefisk.
never leaves the body.
Is that how jelly works, Carlos?
It builds up. It fills up. It evenly goes through all your veins.
Is that why you don't eat PB and J?
I don't eat that anymore because I'm no longer 5.
Oh my god, PB&Js are amazing. What are you talking about?
Now,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
The best-
because I've tried to buy peanut butter and jelly, and I've had a jelly container in my fridge for I don't know maybe a year and a half.
Well, I usually just eat peanut butter sandwiches.
okay, well, so I have a
peanut
few.
butter and jelly is best, especially when
Peanut
you
butter
toast it.
expires. Actually, did you know that?
Well, that's why you don't let it expire.
Well, yeah, I'm not good at that part.
No.
It's like my peanut butter is like super expired.
I have a very important question for everybody. Grape or strawberry jelly?
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
If you want like peanut butter and jelly, you go with the grape. But if you want something like if you have toast and you want something on it, you gotta go with strawberry.
Strawberry is much more versatile
Yeah.
too.
Strawberry's better tasting.
No, but with PB and J, I feel like
With
it has to
PB&J
be grape jelly.
I don't know, I like
because
strawberry.
well, you have the peanut butter, so it's better with the grape. Just
The
because
best I've ever had is
the
rhubarb.
flavor
Homemade rhubarb.
that is
Screw
Okay.
rhubarb jam or jelly or
Well,
whatever.
the
rhubarb
you
is a
said homemade,
stupid
so that
plant.
already kind of counts it out of what we're talking about.
What does?
We're talking about like Smuckers.
Yes.
Fuck
Oh
Smuckers.
Jesus. What is it? The goober, the peanut butter
A
and
booger?
jelly in the same
That's
container.
gross. That's just
That
gross.
sounds really gross.
You mean how about the Uncrustables?
Oh,
Why are those a thing?
I don't know.
Who who would eat those?
Well, then that
I
brings
ate
up another very good question. Do you cut the crust off
No.
of your peanut butter and jelly?
no.
That's a waste.
I like the bottom two corners the
Oh,
best.
It gets so small then.
Oh, like where it's just the crust.
Not just the crust, but when it's like half crust.
I remember as a kid I would love the part where
Zach
it's just
likes-
the crust outside.
Zach likes Uncrustables.
No, because well, part of the problem with the Uncrustables is that the peanut butter to jelly ratio is just way off.
And it tastes kind of in Japan. They don't have they aren't in the refrigerator or anything. They're just sitting out. Like they have egg salad ones just sitting out too. Like
That seems like a good way to get E. coli.
oh,
or
they're
something.
delicious. But
That actually sounds really. I would try it just because.
no, yeah, they're in
I
the,
like egg
the
salad.
most fluffy bun I've ever heard.
Wait a
like,
second.
ever.
They have egg salad Uncrustables?
No, like
Because
well, yeah,
that's
actually
awesome.
they do.
That sounds really awesome.
You're right.
They're like the Uncrustables, only a million times better. Because this doesn't even taste like bread that we have here. Either.
Why aren't like pita pockets a bigger thing?
Those are awesome.
Pita pockets are great?
Oh,
I
filled
feel
up-
like that is the best way to have a snack thing because you could get a thing and just fill it like a donut and then you just have a big ass.
I know you have this pocket full of shit, and by shit I mean good eating food. Not literal shit. I mean you could
Not
fill it-
lutefisk.
not literal shit. If you fill it with literal shit, I mean I guess you could do that. This probably wouldn't be as edible, but you could fill it with like meat and lettuce and such like that, and just
Yeah. Oh man.
I haven't had that. For
Now
a long time.
getting in Carlos's hungry. So.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, I'm super hungry.
So far, all I've had today is some beer and like 3 chips from Carlos's.
I had a sandwich from Quick Trip and some jalapeno poppers.
Do you know what's good? A calzone.
Fuck calzones.
Yeah, fuck calzones.
Calzones take everything good about pizza and ruin it.
Let's see. I had some beef sticks. I had some
Shut down, Zach.
just the hate, absolute hate.
I had some of those. Let's see. I had some- Am I missing something? Are you guys laughing about calzone still?
Yeah. Zach just says, "Oh man."
Wow. You guys are just mentally retarded.
What is northbound?
What's northbound?
Isn't that a show?
North?
Well, apparently you can't have any anymore.
Calzones?
No,
Northbound.
northbound.
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
that makes no sense, so I'm not.
No.
missing it.
It's a brewery.
Oh, I don't think I've ever had any.
He was going to bring Minneapolis beer.
What? No, I love calzones. Bring beer. I
Funny.
recant any horrible things I've just said.
If he brings me a good
Oh, I know what
calzone,
that is.
maybe I will recant whatever I said about calzones.
I don't think you said anything about calzones. Oh, no, you also said fuck calzones.
All right, so I need to say some horrible things about calzones, and I get free calzone, right? Is that the way this works?
No.
If it's free, I will eat one.
All right, so I will say calzones are the worst thing on earth. They're as bad as dog turds. All right, so now I get a free calzone, and then that'll change my mind forever, right?
Yes.
And then I get some
Yes.
beer.
Yes.
So I come out ahead.
You come out way ahead. You
All
get
right.
a calzone and a beer?
For just saying how much you hate them?
I know, and then my mind changes. Like, oh my god, I was wrong all along.
Carlos, you just revealed your plan, and now you're not going to get any free
Why not?
things.
Why
On
would that
air.
change anything?
Live on 2 different websites.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being open with everybody and admitting to everybody that I'm
going to scam the shit out of you.
It's not a scam if I'm telling them the truth,
It's
From
not a
the
scam if I
get-go.
tell them it's a scam.
because it's not a scam anymore.
What do you mean it's not a scam
I'm
anymore?
telling them exactly what's going to happen. I get calzone. I get some beer. I change my mind. Calzones are the
Is
greatest.
there a coupon for this?
Do I get Is it pepperoni calzone? Because if there's sausage and
I
I'm
hate
not gonna,
pepperoni.
No,
I hate sausage.
I love sausage. Jeez.
Spicy
You
Italian
would love
sausage.
sausage.
What?
Spicy Italian sausage.
Is that? I don't know.
Gross.
No, I'm just saying, like
Is it-
instead of just regular sausage, spicy
Yeah, maybe that would
Italian.
change things. I don't know.
Pepperoni is such a bland pizza topping.
It's so boring.
That's why you have to have pepperoni and
No,
ham.
No, Carlos,
That's even more
pepperoni
gross.
sucks ass.
Sausage sucks ass.
Here,
Right?
high five.
Yeah.
I grew up with nothing but sausage pizzas. Do you understand what that's like? It is a nightmare. You get
It
nothing
means
but-
you should still like them.
Carlos,
I wanted pepperoni. No sausage.
For the
Oh,
past
pepperoni.
7 years, you have only eaten pepperoni
Happy
pizzas.
birthday, Carlos
Did you-
Junior, little person.
Did you ever
Here's
bring up?
the sausage pizza. No, not sausage pizza. I want pepperoni.
Did you
Well,
ever be
fuck
like,
you.
hey,
It's
can
sausage.
we have a half sausage, half pepperoni, or no? You just were
There's
sitting
no
in the background.
compromise in Carlos's mind.
I'm sorry.
there
Did
is
you say cake?
Pepperoni or only pepperoni?
Did you say cake?
No,
No,
I was worried, I thought you said cake because I was gonna say I fucking hate cake.
I hate
Wait.
cake too.
Carlos, how do you hate cake? Why do you hate cake?
Who hates cake?
I'm just not a dessert guy.
It's bad.
I'm not either, but I still fucking love cake.
Okay,
not.
Zach.
Like, if
you're
I'm
the
gonna have
tiebreaker.
dessert,
is
The only time I
cake
like
good or
cake-
bad?
Yeah,
I was
what-
talking to Zach.
I'll eat
Yeah.
a slice of cake, but I mean, I'm just
No, he won't even eat a slice of it. And you
Hey,
don't
all
like.
right,
even if it's a Cold Stone Creamery cake.
Oh God, no, not.
Those
I
are
would.
so
All right,
good.
I can eat an ice cream. One of the Dairy Queen one ice cream ones.
Oh
but
come on!
As
that's
long
Wait,
as
you'll
not
eat a
fair.
Dairy Queen one
But
without a
it's
Cold
not a good
Stone?
answer.
I have to scrape off the frosting because the frosting is super disgusting gel stuff.
Well, that's why
And-
you don't
Well,
get
that's
that.
icing. To
Which
be
is-
fair,
Yeah, and then but also angel food cake is delicious.
Yeah, it is.
But you have to have something to drink it down with, otherwise you will choke to death and die.
Okay, what about
Ooh.
pie? Where do you fall on pie?
Eh.
I
You know,
like
I used to like pie. I used to like cherry pie. Now I could care less about
Yeah.
it.
I
Key lime pie is
But, like,
delicious, though.
banana cream pie is one of the most delicious things in the world.
That is a
Or lemon
thing.
meringue pie.
That's-
meringue.
Those are literally things that people are
Yes.
just shoving together, and that's just not
Well,
good.
okay. What about a
That
French
is not
silk?
no.
You have been conditioned to believe it's good. You have been conditioned to believe it's
Zach
good.
wants
It's
some
not
pussy
actually
pie.
Zach wants pussy pie. Does he want a good cream pie too?
Yeah,
Good. You know, just save yourself the effort. Just go with a Hostess apple pie, and it'll be
No,
horrible.
I don't want a fucking Hostess apple pie. I want a banana cream pie
No.
or a lemon meringue
Well,
pie.
clearly you just have to be conditioned to enjoy the Hostess
No,
pie
they're
too.
good.
That's, you
I'm
say
not
that
fucking conditioned.
you
to
are
like pie.
conditioned to like those.
No. You know what pie I don't care for? What? Pecan pie. It's too fucking sweet.
I like
I-
pecan.
I think
I-
lemon
I-
meringue is too sweet.
Well, you're wrong.
No.
Okay.
So the best is French silk and or pumpkin pie.
And/or.
I hate pumpkin pie.
So
I-
you could be French silk and pumpkin pie.
I like
Those
pumpkin
be-
bars.
Wait,
Yeah,
but I
they
pumpkin
hate
pie
No,
is
not
the worst thing
together.
in the fucking world.
Because you said-
consistency.
No,
is so
you said
gross.
and/or. So
Oh.
I'm curious. Like you could have those at
Why
the same
would you
time.
want
Pumpkin
pumpkin
bars
pie?
are
No,
really
not
good.
at this. They
No,
can
pumpkin
both be
anything is
equally as
stupid.
good.
You're stupid.
Yes,
Pumpkin is a
see?
fuck. It tastes like squash.
Hey, you're the one that was drinking pumpkin
Yeah.
beers.
Actually, pumpkin. Is
I don't
pretty
care
horrible.
for pumpkin.
Yeah,
beers.
they're gross.
They're
No, he
not
does,
very
but-
They're
good.
really
No,
gross.
Well,
pumpkin
it's
beers are
because they're
good.
just loaded with
Actually-
fucking nutmeg.
So I'm sure we've talked about on the air before how like I had a run in with pumpkin seeds before.
I love
Yeah.
Oh
pumpkin
yeah,
seeds.
bingo, bango, bongo.
So I was reading on the internet as I want to do, and I found a case where it was worse than mine. I could have turned out far worse as far as pumpkin seeds go. A person was studying for exams in college, and they ate nothing but pumpkin seeds as they're eating, and then they couldn't poop at all.
Why? What did that? What?
So what happened was they had eaten so many of the shells and they wouldn't digest that. They had a buildup of pumpkin shells in their ass.
That sounds.
They could not
painful.
poop.
Did the doctor have to go and get the pumpkin shells out?
So what they did was
That
they
sounds-
put a "I'm sick" sign on the bathroom door, and they dug it out of their asshole.
what kind of fucking websites are you reading?
Oh, I know. That was the weird thing. It was just a regular website. It was like, why is this on here? Why do you have this on here? Why am I reading this?
I want.
I
Taco
can
Bell
now. I
now.
could. Not, I can.
What? Digging shit out of your ass makes you think of Taco Bell.
And then you know,
Zach's talking about it.
and they subscribed it as like,
Guess
yeah.
it makes him want Taco
And they're
Bell.
like, yeah, the shells weren't dirty or anything. They were still they were pristine as they came out my asshole.
What, did he just not chew them and just swallowed whole
I
shells?
don't know. So
There was nothing else
So,
to.
for
make
probably
them
it's
look
probably
bad.
going to be another year and a half, 2 years before I can even touch pumpkin seeds.
What about
salted.
Halloween? Are you not going to make jack-o'-lanterns?
Who the
I've
fuck
never-
makes
nobody
jack
does that.
lanterns after you're 10?
I
They're so
make
much fun.
jack-o'-lanterns because they're fucking awesome.
Are you 12 years old?
No, I don't have to be to enjoy making a
It's
jack-o'-lantern.
not my fault
They're
you're
gonna-
not good at it. Ha.
Yeah,
I'm
I,
not.
High five. High
I'm
five.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
I'm not
not.
good
I
at
can't do that.
Way to point out my shortcomings, Matthew. Asshole.
No,
We need to
the-
do BNS one next year.
The last time I did
That could be
a
fun.
jack-o'-lantern, I did an entire like dragon head screaming.
Fuck you.
It was fucking badass.
Look at me. I'm good at things.
Yeah, exactly.
That
tried
should be a
being-
YouTube video. Us making pumpkins.
Right?
No,
Nobody gives a fuck about pumpkins.
Well,
Shut up, Carlos.
So here's my thing: is you do the shit, and then less than a week later, it's all mushy, and you got to deal with it. It's like the fuckers who put a wreath on the front of our goddamn house,
And then you-
That
That's gonna
shit's
be there forever.
It's gonna be there for fucking
Wait,
ever.
is-
I don't want to see the fucker anymore.
I haven't even noticed it. Is it still there?
Yeah.
Yes, it's
No.
still there.
So the pumpkin.
Well, the box
and then
is
you,
still
I
in the
know, and then you
backyard.
smash the pumpkin. You get drunk and you smash the pumpkin, and it goes in the garbage.
That's
all right,
true.
so
and
the-
you have pumpkin on your shoe.
So now you have the pumpkin just splattered in the garbage, and then you have the squirrels. Now this is where the I'm not lying here.
This is a true story.
So the squirrels. So you're trying to sleep during the day because you know that's when you're trying to sleep. All of a sudden, you hear this constant gnawing sound that never stops as the squirrels gnaw through your garbage can into the garbage to eat the pumpkins. So now you have this massive hole in your garbage can because you know they ate the garbage can lid.
They did. This is when we were living at the place like Glen Park.
So there's no lid on your garbage can anymore, and squirrels are just everywhere.
Just,
And you
this
can't
was-
sleep because they're just gnawing nonstop. It's the worst.
Oh god.
So I take it you guys didn't make these ones. It was the other people living
It was
there.
the other people, and then I got drunk one night and smashed them all.
I think I was there actually.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I was there.
No, because Sean literally had to carry me into the like I was leaning on him because I couldn't walk, and I was like, no, wait, so what's that? What's that? And then I just
really
stomped
feel
on
like I was
pumpkins.
there.
You
This
might have
sounds
been there for
familiar.
some of them.
Well, it was well up.
Yeah, no, it was a month after Halloween.
Oh,
And
that
then they
point.
got even worse, and it was just
Yeah, no. Then they went in the garbage can, and they never took the garbage. And so the squirrels, they gnawed and gnawed.
I was not sleeping.
The best part of that was they blamed the neighbor kids for smashing the pumpkin, and I had pumpkin all over my shoes and it tracked it through the house and everything.
Wow.
dude, that reminds me.
they failed a spot check.
I used to live in a fraternity house, and my roommate had a whole bunch of Diet Cokes. He left one in the freezer, it froze, and he went to the next room, opened the door, just set it on the floor and rolled it in, yelled something from Call
Good
of
story.
Yeah, right? And then, no, it fucking exploded everywhere.
Oh
The
shit!
guy was so fucking pissed off. He storms into the room. He's like, "Who did this?" He just turns around on his wheelie chair and holding a Diet Coke, drinking it. And he says, "I have no idea." Just turns right back around, starts playing Call of Duty. No, flashbang. That's what he yelled. He yelled
Oh, okay.
flashbang.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a pun in there somewhere.
Jesus.
How was he not murdered?
Because the guy was not very bright.
Who did he think did it? The Easter Bunny.
He
The
didn't-
Easter
I don't
Bunny,
know.
definitely
I don't
Easter
think
Bunny.
he ever came
Well,
to
it
a
was
Was
real-
it one of the ghosts?
It's the same way as Casey trudging pumpkin through the house. And the,
Yeah,
people
that's
not knowing.
that was the parallel right there. That was the parallel.
Oh man, I do not miss living there.
What a,
All right.
What a tangent.
Well, I think that took care of our discussion
I
topic
think
for
so.
this.
That was a good discussion.
Yeah, we did a good job of talking about nothing.
That was a
Wait,
lot of-
did we even finish the news?
No.
that means it was a really good show.
See, that's what happens when you get rid of the banjos.
Right? Yeah, good
you
things
lose,
happen.
You lose the rails. There are no rails. We go everywhere else.
Okay, listeners.
Rails, where we're going, we don't need any rails.
Listeners,
Or topics.
listeners, if you enjoyed this, we were talking about throwing around the idea of us just driving around talking. If you enjoyed this, you should let us know.
I guess. Yeah. No, well, that's
Do-
one of our
do you have-
Patreon rewards is a Patreon cast.
Do you have any more news stories?
No, I don't.
Oh.
We went off on a tangent in the last one. Oh, that's why I didn't rein this back in.
Oh,
Plus-
fair enough.
All right.
Zach says, eh.
That's because he likes calzones.
Ah.
I'd even eat a calzone right now.
That's a hungry Carlos.
I mean, I wouldn't pay for it. I wouldn't pay for it, but I mean, I'd eat it.
Well, now I feel like I need to order some calzones just to reaffirm my hatred of calzones.
That's not a bad
So, what's
idea.
our discussion topic?
Oh, there we go.
Ah, there it is.
All right. Well, just again, remember you guys can listen live every Sunday at youtube.com/blindnewsstudios or at blindnewsstudios.com/live.
I don't know why.
I don't know, because you can join in like Zach did.
Yeah.
This week,
Woot woot.
and we can criticize your food choices. Apparently,
I don't know why.
if you enjoyed this show or any of our other shows, go ahead and support us by clicking on the Amazon link at the bottom of our homepage and doing your regular Amazon shopping, and we get a little bit of a cut. Doesn't cost you anything, but just a little bit of time. Or if you want to donate in a more direct way, head on over to patreon.com/blindnewstudios or click on the Become a Patron link at the bottom of our homepage. And you can watch the video there and become a donor. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, go ahead and shoot us an email at feedback@blindnewstudios.com, or you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/blindnewstudios, or follow us on Twitter at blind_ninja. And I'll see you guys next week.